Hey everybody, and welcome to Zanpakuto Explained, the series where I try to explain every single Zanpakuto in the Bleach series. And today, I'm not going to be covering one Zanpakuto, not two Zanpakuto even. I'm going to be covering just a blanket variety of Zanpakuto called Resurreccions. That's not really what they're called, it's just the release date. It's just easier to make that distinction like that. Basically, Ivanka Zanpakutos, right? And how these things actually come to be is when an Ivanka, or a Hollow becomes an Ivanka, they tear off the mask, and they have to kind of put that Hollow ability somewhere else. So they seal their power inside a sword, right? And, well, not even a sword, I'll get into that though. And they become kind of more humanoid, right? So they seal a lot of the Hollow-esque nature inside a sword, and just, they can release it whenever they want, right? And it's pretty unique compared to like Shinigami Zanpakuto, in where it can be anything. Like there's not a limit, or seemingly no limit to what a Resurrecciòn can be, or as a Hollow Zanpakuto can be. Where you have people like Baragon, where his Zanpakuto is an axe, or you have like Noritoro, where his Zanpakuto is a weird like scythe thing. And you even have Sturk, where his Zanpakuto is a living being, and not like how, I guess it is kind of like how Lilionette is, right? Sorry, not Lilionette, it's kind of like how Yachu is, because he does actually have a normal sword. He just also has a little girl that's also his Zanpakuto, kinda. I don't really know how to explain it, but obviously you know what I'm talking about. And it's just, basically when they release their Zanpakuto, it's very similar to Shinigami's Bankai. Why the fuck am I calling them Shinigami? I don't even know. I've never called them that before. But it's very similar to their Bankais, right? Where it just gives them extra power, you know? And they have another similarity. If a piece of the Resurrecciòn breaks, they cannot return to their original state. Though, I think Noitoro is the exception to this, because part of his ability is regenerating. Though I guess so is Okiola then. I guess maybe it's only like amendables, like, because we see this with one character, where she's like, oh, now I'll never become like an Ivanka again. So I don't really know how that works, but yeah. So most Resurreccions actually take the form of an animal. Or like you have Pantera, Grimmjow's Resurrecciòn. He activates his and becomes a panther, obviously, because that's what he was as a Hollow. Because they always remember the Hollow forms, right? So it's not always an animal, but it mostly is, since most Espada are animals, for some reason. Like you have Santa Teresa, I think that means like praying mantis or something, I don't know. You have Los Lobos, that means wolves, or something like that. I'm no Spanish expert, okay? So you have Los Lobos, wolves. So he becomes a wolf, kinda. He has like those things, he has like a cool like wolf belt. I don't know what I'm talking about again. But you know, he makes those wolves, you know? You have Pantera, becomes a panther. You have I'm trying to think. I guess a lot of them really aren't animals. You have like Ultima. That's Pesce's Zanpakuto. I'm really bad at examples, okay? Basically, it takes the form of whatever they were as a Hollow, okay? Like similar to that. You have Murcielago, he's a bat, okay? You get the idea. And it just kind of doubles the power, it gives them back the Hollow abilities, at least a portion of them. It's not clear if it gives them back the full repertoire or not, but I'm assuming it most likely does. But there's also a second part of Resurreccions that don't really make sense, called Segunda Etapa, which means second release. Which only one member of the Espada has, only one Ivanka has, and that's Okiola. And it's not explained how he got it, it's not explained what exactly it is, since I've already explained what Resurreccions are. I don't know how he can just add on top of that. Though maybe he's sealed more power away, so when he only accesses a portion of it, I don't really get it, okay? But you have like normal Murcielago, it becomes like sort of a bat, it gives like the bat wings, right? Then you have Segunda Etapa, and it gives him like the bat wings. It gives him, signature bat horns. As we all know, bats have horns. Look at the picture of a bat. There's horns on it, right? I don't. Yeah, why does he does have horns, right? I'm pretty sure he does. But that doesn't make sense. Bats do not have horns. So I guess normal. I guess that's because he's a hollow, but it doesn't really resemble a bat. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. I don't understand Segunda Etapas, but it's kind of it for Resurreccions. Sorry for being so rambly. It's like 3 a.m, and I don't even know. I don't know what's wrong with me right now, but yeah, it's it for Resurreccions. Next time I'm doing Pantera, because it's simple, I guess. So yeah, thanks for watching. All the normal YouTube stuff. Subscribe.